as you know, today I'm bringing up a religious-related topic. I'm Sohoon, pronounced she, her, and I'm from Korea. I was born into a Christian family. I've had some ups and downs, but overall my faith has been very stable. And I believe my true self and my values have been inspired and came from within the gospel. Being a missionary is my life's goal. For those who don't know what a Christian missionary are the people who promote their religious belief and encourage others to believe in Christianity as well. However, my faith took a new turn when I came to the US. Here's where my research started, from harm. I found this data from a BBC article, and everything started from this one Facebook post written by a former missionary. From this, I realized what has happened around Christianity and mission work, which were unpleasant truths to me. She said, I used to be a missionary. I thought I was doing God's work, but if I'm being honest, I was doing work that made me feel good. Why did I assume that they were lost? Why did I assume their lives needed changing? This is white supremacy. This is colonization. And I saw how a lot of people were agreeing to what she was saying. It was quite shocking to me. To me, the Bible is a source of perfect truth. I thought delivering the good news of the gospel could never be harmful to anyone, and I still believe it. Then where did it go wrong? I'm really curious on why and how mission work turned into a harmful act. Before I jumped to the conclusion, I felt that I really needed to know not only the positive aspect, but also the negative aspect of Christian history and mission work. Let me walk you through what I found. History of bloodshed and brutality. Giving or forcing unnecessary help. Normally, missionaries go to the mission field with relief supplies to contribute to the local people. From the book Toxic Charity, Robert said, maybe hurting more than helping. How? Dependency. Destroying personal initiative. Creating dependency can be the result of toxic charity. And political conflict. Judging people, not embracing. Traumatizing people. How do these things happen? Through my research work and the conversations I had, an insight that I realized is that Christians and missionaries, they carry false idea, and this cause their harmful actions. I'm right, you're wrong. Including myself, Christians judge people who have different ideology and easily overlook the fact that I can be wrong. This is good news to me, so it is for you as well. This idea generates ignorance about local tradition and its religion. I feel good not because I'm helpful to you, but because I'm doing good. Missionaries tend to interpret people's needs with their own assumptions and think the way they give help will always be helpful to the people. All these things said, this perspective do not include the community voice, cultural identity, and their history. Therefore, when people hear missionary, Christianity, gospel, Jesus, those words remind people of their skull of traumas that Christians caused. Based on the Facebook post that I showed you in the beginning, and the toxic charity I explained earlier, I focused on Christian missionaries' work. There are still 41% of the world population that have not encountered Christianity, which means Christian missionaries will want to reach out to those areas in the near future. In other words, they are the potential population that can be reached out with these false ideas by the missionaries. Therefore, I would like to reform the missionary method of approaching these cultures to prevent more damage. I am the person who knows the value of the gospel, but don't want local communities get harmed by incorrect gospel with these false ideas. Here's my thesis statement. Uh, with my partner Global Mission Team, I'm building a reformative principle for missionaries to achieve better understanding in both the fundamentals of mission work and also the cultures of their engaged population. Here's my community partner, Global Mission Team. GMT reaches out to the multi-ethnic people currently living in New York who are willing to participate in the training program in GMT. Typically, mission agencies here send out Americans to other countries, but GMT send the local people to their own countries. That's because they know that the local people can understand their communities better than anybody else. Also, they realized this was the only way to prevent the further harm in their ministry. The third GMT, I had met Missionary Park. He has been in Panama for 33 years, working as a missionary for Kuna tribe in a jungle area called Ipeti for 22 years. And now, the Kuna people think of him as their true friend. He said, "Don't try to change anything. We shouldn't change anything. We are helping in a way for them to become their own solutions." I found hope in his mission work, and it becomes my direction for this thesis. His mission work was always based on his faith in God, which led him to sincerely love the local people and truly help them with what he can offer. Here's what Missionary Park did in Panama, and I set his actions to my direction. He gave needed help. He has informed Kuna people about the beneficial services they didn't know about. The Kuna have no idea even the national services they could get. So Missionary Park has informed Kuna people of free medical services for those who ask them. He acknowledged Kuna culture and tradition and respected them. He boosted the Kuna's pride about their own cultures, natural resources, and communities they have. He didn't give anything to the Kuna people, but he let them know how amazing things they have are, so that they do not rely on relief supplies, but try to work things out on their own. So finally, he did appropriate and timely sharing. So when people want to have worship, they come to Missionary Park's place and ask him to run it. So he has been doing his mission work over 20 years, living with Kuna people. Although they are a very protective and cohesive group, they accepted him like their family member and now call him their true friend. I hope his practice, which is the biblical way and not causing harm, but making harmony, can be known widely so other people can learn from him. So I came up with the idea of paired content of the video and discussion guide. Through my research work, knowing that I'm working with the international community via Zoom during pandemic, I came up with an idea to provide resources through an online platform. And as well as we know, video content is way more powerful than text on the paper. The video content are about Missionary Park's story, and each video content a principle according to his practice. Also, several questions follow with each video that help people to think deeply. Each video has a simple discussion guide, and this guide can be used for self-learning as well as group discussion. Through a parallel video and discussion guide, it helps to increase the understanding of cultural diversity and open more spaces for discussion around mission work. Here's my process. Data is collected and organized through weekly Zoom meeting, and based on the data, the stories are made into 3 to 5 videos. According to the video content, discussion guide is made through the discussion with the missionary partner. So now I am here. I got some feedback about my prototype from 4 different GMT missionaries. According to the survey they answered, they all wanted to use this content for both self-learning and group discussions. And they wanted to partner with me so the videos and the guide content about their culture can be made. Here's my final intervention. Web and YouTube channel that was made with the missionary partners. Through web page, people will be able to access the content and all the videos will be uploaded through YouTube. The culture categories are displayed on the main page so that user can see relevant cultures together inside each category. When you select a culture on the main page, corresponding videos and guides content will be provided. And anybody can watch the video content and download discussion guide for their use. Through YouTube channel, it will be a great way to make videos accessible to the public, especially for those who have interest in mission work, or even for the missionaries who didn't have such critical point of view before. The discussions will be extended to the public through the comment section from both the website and YouTube channel. Like this. So this project will continue with the missionary partner from GMT. Starting from the Panama Kuna tribe, Japan and India will follow. I hope this project embraces as many cultures as possible. Also, I need to acknowledge that in order for us to do this with GMT, I'm looking forward to bringing more people into the community, especially those who have been harmed, to help us to see issues more accurately and design principles in a better way, so that not only missionaries, but also more people come to the grounded understanding of diversity and ethics. I look forward to seeing more people engaged as the discussion around mission work are accumulated, so that we get to understand each other better. Togetherness can be spread with respect. Thank you. Thank you, President.